Let's go.
Hey, it's Daniel Bowles and Hans Dagger, and when we're back with
Back at it
custom
again.
back at it again with custom 5v5 gameplay.
Yep. Team
This time
names
we have
just
what
rolled
are the
in.
teammates?
Team
Just rolled
names.
in.
We got Team Böller Buben versus Team Gappadge.
Ooh, those are some nice teammates.
As in,
Names, I mean.
blue team is Team Gappadge, red team Team Böller Buben.
Awesome.
There's
All
the
right,
vein
we
ban.
can already see the Vayne ban by Team Gappadge. They are respecting the Nordic Vayne Vern. They are probably expecting the triple JJJ to go into the jungle here, which, well, that's a fair assumption. And
Oh no.
Team Beefy Boys actually banned the Tom Kench because GP Lut is on a team of
No, Team Böller Buben. They're no longer called Beefy Boys. They changed their name last second.
Oh, okay. Team Böller Buben is respecting the Tom Kench, even though he has been nerfed for the solo lane, and
He has.
GP Alert is really not a big fan of this nerf. Let me tell you, he was molding when he played him for the first time. There's a Z ban coming out. That is always a champion you can ban. It's just
Target
yeah,
ban
it's
actually also
respecting the ban.
here on the side of Team Gappadge, banning out the Morgana from Kleiner Engel 16. That is her one trick. That is all she plays.
Kleiner
So
Engel 16.
16.
Can we just say Melly?
We can just say melee.
That makes things easier. We got the Viego ban by GP Lord here. Also a target ban
Yep.
directed towards the triple JJJ. Quite interesting if I was thinking of target banning JJJ if I wanted to remove his comfort picks. I would go for the Vi ban
Yeah.
because that's like his most comfortable champion. However, Viego always, well, known for getting these Viego moments and slightly better in the current meta, but I don't think we're at a level where that really matters too much. We have a Nautilus ban coming out as well. Seems like the Boom bot lane does not want to play against this champion,
Nope.
especially without the Nordic Vayne. It's like Nautilus beefy boy, and Vayne would shred through that. I think if the Vayne was there, the Nautilus wouldn't have been banned. But yeah,
Leona's strong.
we see the ban.
I like this.
Leona, first pick is actually quite interesting. Leona is a champion that you can counter kind of well, but the Morgana is banned, and
Exactly.
I do not think Little Angel 16 plays Rakan. So
No, I don't think so either. Not gonna lie.
yeah, Leona is definitely a pick you could go for here, but there's still the options for, let's say, the Thresh. He is pretty strong getting into Leona, and yeah,
There it
Triple
is.
JJJ. I guessed it. The Vi is here at Nordic Tavern actually with the Twitch champion. I have never seen him
I
on
have actually
before.
also never seen him on Twitch. This is interesting.
What's your read on that? Do you think he can play Twitch?
Um, I mean, sure. Like, I mean, Twitch isn't that mechanically hard.
Ooh,
Um,
that is a Caitlyn hover, and Caitlyn, that is, let me
yeah,
tell you, that is a strong champion right now, especially with Leona. They want that lane dominance, which against
yeah.
Twitch they will most likely have a lot of. Caitlyn, pretty much a pick ban champion currently, and there's a wait, no,
They're doing the Twitch Yumi.
they
Oh
made
man,
they made they made Killer Call lock in Yumi.
that is. I didn't even realize. Wow.
Killer Call clicked on Yumi and clicked lock in. I would have never expected to see
Like
that.
currently looking outside of my window to see if any meteors are coming down, if the
Yeah, is this
world
the
is ending.
apocalypse? Like, what is going on? I mean,
What the hell?
actually, beep beep, yo, I'd like to report a crime.
Killer
What do you mean you
Carl.
own? What do you mean you only like handle crimes in the Netherlands? What? All right, police won't help us.
Notorious for hating Yumi. In fact, almost always bans the champion. And now we see him locking it in.
That is
I'm pretty sure
crazy.
that one hurt.
I probably hurt him the most because his team made him do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Yumi Twitch, pretty funky combo. Twitch can, well, of course, make the Yumi invisible, and then the invisible Yumi ult is kind of snazzy. The invisible prowling projectiles.
Yeah.
Twitch is always a surprising champion when he pops out of nowhere, and like if there's a cat on
It's
top,
me.
that makes it even better.
Dude, it's actually a Tom and Jerry comp.
Tom and Jerry united to take down their foes. Holy moly! I Tryndamere, man. I wonder who that is directed towards. I am guessing. Wait, no, wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, somebody. The top
Whatever.
laner.
Tournament actually very strong champion right now. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone on the left team, on the Gappadge team, is playing him, but I might be wrong. Maybe Pokepiece, I'm guessing, is their mid laner,
Mhm.
plays Trinda mid. But
Wasn't Poker
other
Piece
than
the
that,
one that played Kassadin in that custom game? No, wait, or was it the Nami? I'm trying to
no,
remember.
that Poker Piece. I think I can't remember Poker
I
Piece
can't
to be
remember. I
honest.
can't. The name stuck
All
with
right,
me.
TF ban here for from the team Gappadge. Wait, melee
Uh,
mid? There's no
um,
way. No, there's no way this is not a killer call mid angle. But Corki is not that much of a killer call champion. That's why I'm a bit confused right now.
mm.
Also, a champion he used to hate like 3 years ago. He was like absolutely anti Corki. Like imagine his Yumi hatred now. That's pretty much how he was with Corki two
Wow.
years ago. But his Corki hate has subsided, maybe far enough that he actually plays him now. Because I would be surprised to see Color Call on support on the Yumi here. We have a Silas pick by Pokepiece,
Mm.
so pretty aggressive in the lane, pretty strong laning phase, but of course falls off super hard unless he gets incredible ultimates, which in this case he simply doesn't.
Yeah,
He
no.
gets 3 rockets from Corki, which is not that great because he doesn't have the AD and AP for the big explosions.
On a
He
Kled.
he has Yumi ult, which is decent there, but I think you cannot cast when casting Yumi ult, can you?
No, you cannot.
Maybe Silas can because he's special. Twitch ult absolutely useless on Silas. Vi ult not that great either, and Darius ult actually rather useless as well. So the Silas pick really rough here. He's gonna have to stomp hard in the early game to actually be able to do something.
It
And
actually is
then
a killer
yeah,
Corky. Look at that.
it's a killer Corki, yeah. Killer, killer Corki. And actually, yeah, pretty obvious Kled pick here. I'm actually very surprised that they didn't ban him. Because
Yeah.
Empty Void is known in these circles for being a Kled one trick, and that he is also kind of nasty on the champion.
Also,
And,
Berserker
well,
notoriously hates Kled. Always has.
yeah, exactly. That's why I'm very well, yeah, baffled to say the least by this Kled pick here that he actually came through and that he wasn't banned away. But maybe they have secret new anti-Kled technology,
Perhaps.
or more likely they just didn't know or forgot that he plays Kled, and now Marvel is molding.
Is it just me or does I'm guessing a really strong early game gonna come out here by Team Gappadge, right?
Yeah,
With
for sure.
Shinzao, Silas, and then Leona Caitlyn in
Yeah,
lane.
yeah.
Sheesh.
Böller Buben kind of want to scale a bit more, but Vi does have some early game impact. Anyway, as we roll into the spectator delay, I will go grab a tea.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna probably go get a cow. See if I can actually figure out how to pause this time. I can't. Pausing impossible. That's fine. I'll just cut this out and post. BRB.
That's tea in the corner. That's tea in the spot. Daniel, are you here? Okay, he's not here. Beep boop skip do beep boop beep. That is tea in the corner. That's tea in the spotlight.
Losing its religion? What religion does tea have?
That's a good question.
I for the life of me cannot find this pause button, man.
What? It's right next to the start recording button.
No, it's not. Okay, wait. Like, on God. Like, 1 second. Check
On
Snapchat.
good. Wait. YouTube it's like
Donde nani es la record on button. You know what I mean?
oh, you have an older version, huh?
Yes, sir. Looks like I have a different version. Well, it doesn't
Alright,
matter
anyway.
because be loaded in.
I will click the Aufnahme fortsetzen button. So I am on air again.
I guess I'll just have to edit it out in post because I can do that. I mean, I
Edit
can do that. It should be relatively easy to cut this part out, no problem. I just blew Nesquik all over my face. Fuck.
Why would you do that?
Well, you see, I wouldn't. That
All
was
right.
an accident.
We make the cut here, I guess.
Sure.
So as we load into the game, Stuffed Animals, my co-commentator,
What's up?
blows Nesquik into his face.
Over.
He's drinking that hot cocoa, probably burning to death right now. Are you doing good, Daniel?
It's actually cold cocoa, and I blew raw cocoa powder into my eyes. So no, I'm not. But I'm sure the burning will subside soon
So
as we kick off this game.
if he makes some weird calls or sees some weird stuff, you know why. I will take no responsibility for that, and we happen to be in a black void cold summoner's rift because spectator mode is kind of a wanker.
Kind of a wanker. Sorry about that. I can actually also tell you how to do the spectator zoom out once we load into this game.
Ayo, nice.
It's kind of schnasty. So.
Yo, is the skipping forwards trick working for you?
Not yet, it ain't.
Alrighty.
Alright. Well, I think now we've loaded in.
Oh yeah. Time to speed up. Times 4 speed.
I'm at 12, 13,
13, 14,
Yeah.
15. Alright, we good. We chillin'. Let me arrange these dudes real quick.
That's what I was doing as well.
Wowzer. We have so much in common.
Alright.
Welcome to Summoner's
Let's do this. Do you have supports all the way at the bottom or second from
Yes.
Alright, bet.
It's a top jungle mid ADC support.
Pog. Let me get rid of the time controls then. Alrighty, then what you have to do is you have to press left control shift. And apparently something else that I forgot. Let me Google that.
Professional, what is it called? Spectator stuffed animals on the mic right now.
Hell yeah, I did this once.
Well, we can see a pretty tame level 1, just basic covering. We see a little ward in the pixel bush on the bot side, but nothing fancy going on. If you look at the items as well, there's nothing really surprising here. Everything pretty normal.
I fixed it. That would be left control.
Oh, actually, Killer Call is kind of going deep. He went for a deep ward and he's found by Empty Void. Oh, he skills a W, but he gets pulled back from the Kled Q. But he doesn't make it out. He
have
did
time to
lose a chunk of it.
No, he doesn't.
No way. The winners are already on the lane, and he is like low. He didn't start corrupting pot, and he skilled W level 1.
Oh, yeah,
that is really bad.
No, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one for him. We got a little level 1 scrap in the top lane. It's a right-click battle between Darius and Kled. And
Berserker is getting the heal. The hemorrhage is just too strong, and Kled, he overestimated himself to say the least. Like he had to burn his actually no, he didn't burn his flash, but Berserker burned his flash, got the level 1 kill, and we'll probably look into snowballing with that. However, Empty Void does have the teleport, so he will actually be there with a I guess no, he burned his pot, he doesn't have an advantage right now. Oh, he's going for another Yo, they're brawling.
Yeah.
Berserker going for a trade again. Empty Void eating some damage, and Berserker is doing mighty fine in the top lane.
Making a statement real quickly. Let's hope no other scrap continues. What I tell you real quick, it's left control, shift Z, and then you can scroll further than normal to get a real bird's eye view of everything.
Yeah, no, I can't. Anyway, we get another trade in the top lane. Berserker and Empty Void just fighting all the time. Empty Void loses Skarl, the emu escapes to the bush.
The dismount actually completely dodges Darius' Q there. That was actually kind of nasty.
Oh, and if we take a look at mid lane, this is not looking too great.
No.
Killer already ate a lot of damage, and he went for the more greedy start of tier, and the Berserker with the hook in. He gets the Q, but Skarl is back, and Empty Void grabs the kill onto Berserker. There's another solo kill in the game, and this time it's the other way around. Pokepiece going for a dive onto Killer though. The Ignite is on. Killer flashes away, but Pokepiece will fall to the tower. That was a 1-for-1 for Pokepiece. It will probably be worth for him because he is an early dominant champion. He wants items fast, and he now has higher level because he killed Killer first. So he can probably use that level advantage to apply more pressure. However, a kill on a Corki early is never that great for your team because Corki, well, he wants to scale. He wants to make it to late game to really hurt.
Aggression coming here in bot lane as Triple JJJ coming in with a little gank. He gets netted. Q does not connect. They're going to force it on GP the support, but he manages to get out with a sliver of HP.
Yeah, he didn't even need to flash. Tamatumi burned his heal for his support there to give him that slight move speed buff, but that was already enough to escape the gank. Triple JJ only really had the red buff to slow down the Leona because the Q, well, that wasn't there, and then well, GP Alert just blocked it off. Killer going for a quite aggressive trade here onto Pokepiece. Oh, never mind, the spectator wants us to see bot lane. As GP Alert, with very low health, jumps onto Nordic Tavern. I don't know if this is what you want to do. GP Alert gets ignited, and yeah, that was a bit overzealous. He just falls, he was way too low.
Ghost coming out in top lane. Berserker trying to aggress on Empty Void. Manages to get a Q, and that's about it. Alright, that would be the Ghost.
Oh, now we see a little fight near the bot lane. Nordic Tavern following up, but Triple JJ doesn't have the Q, so there's not going to be, well, a continued fight onto Filthy Frank here. But the W into the E just picks up Tamatumi. He was not careful with the twitch there. And Killer caught out in the jungle. Pokepiece dealing a lot of damage. That's the early game Silas. He's so powerful in the early stages of the game.
Another aggression here by Glul Triple JJJ on Pokepiece. Pokepiece actually re-engaging with Jinzao. They're going to pick off Glul Triple JJJ. Didn't stand a chance. Killer Crawl not in the position there with his W on cooldown to assist in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, it's really hard to like help out in these scenarios with this early game. Corki is not really that powerful. Killer going for an engage onto Nordic Tavern. Nordic Tavern barely dealing any damage. Yes, run. Filthy Frank is there. There's the E. There's the knock up in a bit. And Nordic Tavern, even though he gets healed by melee, he will fall. And Phil, are you tanking too much? He's tanking. Oh, okay.
He executed. Okay. Man, what a
very
hyper-aggressive early game here.
Yeah, there's just really a lot going on right now. I wanted to talk about like early game plans for the teams, but I guess the game plan is just beating each other up and punching each other in the face.
Like
and right now, yeah, there's like 500,000 gold lead for the red team right now for the Team Böller Buben, which is actually something you wouldn't expect if you look at the team comps, but we have an engaged by Pokepiece onto Killer Call. He's low on mana, but he does have the damage to take down Killer Call. Killer Call just getting annihilated by that early game Silas. So, as I was about to say, the team... Oh, never mind, here's a gank by Triple JJ, he charges the Q, and the Spectator Cam goes to bot lane for some reason. Pokepiece apparently escaped the gank attempt. So what I wanted to say is, right?
Speak your truth, man.
Nordic Tavern is going to a trade up to Tamatumi. Tamatumi running away. GP Lord going onto Nordic Tavern. Nordic Tavern gets stunned up. Tamatumi is dropping low, and there's a lot of poison on him. Nordic Tavern is gonna rip it out. Oh, he doesn't get it though.
Oh no,
Tamatumi dies.
Oh,
the W connects. Yeah, he gets a long E. Yeah. Nordic Tavern falls. Kleiner angle. Well, that's an easy pickup. Yumi, no flash, no anything, pretty much. Yeah, that's an easy.
What did you want to say, man?
So there's a trade. No, okay. There's not a trade in the top lane. Please stop. All right.
There's a trade in the top lane happening.
So what I wanted to say is, no, come on, just stop trading for 1 second, please. Okay. If you look at the team of Team Gappadge, if you look at that team comp, you see a lot of early game aggression. You see the Caitlyn Leona, very strong in lane, pretty much a bully lane. You have Silas, who is also a lane bully. He wants to do a lot of early damage and snowball. You have Shinzao, who has pretty strong ganks, right? And Kled, also fairly strong duelist in the top lane. So you have a team that is very heavily focused on the early game. And well, we can already see a lot of early game aggression. It's very obvious right now. But if they don't scale too well, especially if you think about the Silas ults he can steal right now. Because Silas only really scales when he gets ults. Caitlyn is a pretty big beast late game, but for example, the Corki, a Twitch, they will tear down your front line in the late game. And I can see some issues rising up for Team Gappadge in the late game. And Team Böller has a lot of scaling. Killer Carl gets picked up by Pokepiece here. That was a pretty early W. Anticipated the chains too early, but Pokepiece patient, waiting for the W to come out and grabbing an easy kill here.
Ghost Beak popped again by Berserker top lane. He's aggressively manages to get him. He's gonna flash out. He will survive though. A little unfortunate. Kind of overestimated his damage, or.
Yeah, he's pretty much forced to take a reset now, but his wave is in a decent state to do that. There's a cannon minion, and Empty Void will not be quick enough to clear that out. Little fight in the jungle, big invade. Pokepiece and Filthy Frank able to pick up JJJ here.
Yep.
And yeah, the early game for Team Gappadge, it didn't work out that well in the beginning, but now it seems to work out a bit better. GP Lord going for a trade in the bot lane. Nordic Tavern does have the ult, and the exhaust is out onto Tamatumi, but he gets stunned up and ignited. Tamatumi falls. Nordic Tavern. Oh, he gets the move speed buff. Yeah, GP Lord doesn't get the hit.
That's not enough damage.
Ooh. Yeah.
There we go.
Nordic Tavern picking up the double kill. So we see a lot of top-sided success for Team Gappadge here, but the bot side is just kind of getting crushed by Nordic Tavern and Melly, and that is not something you would want to see on Caitlyn Leona. You don't want to lose lane with that, because if you lose lane, you pretty much lose what you drafted for. Berserker going a bit far. Filthy Frank is in the top lane, and he will get knocked up, and yeah. Noxium Guillotine is not gonna cut it there. Not gonna cut anything, and Berserker will fall. And yeah, the top side of Team Gappadge is continuing to grow in power. They're like basically doing what they were planning with their team comp. They are playing the early game. So it's quite interesting to see how that will affect the game in general, because you have the Twitch that is actually accelerated in the scaling, but you also have the Corki being behind by quite a bit. So he is actually decelerated, is that a word? That was quite snazzy. That Pokepiece used the change to get out.
Managed to bait him in. TP coming out by Empty Void. They pick up triple JJJ. Going actually for Killer Call. Pokepiece lands his chains, but yeah, they seem to disengage after that. But all around, great reaction by Empty Void to immediately teleport in at the side.
Yeah, and also Pokepiece put on a clinic here. The chains going back. Oh, Filthy Frank flashing on a tower. You cannot block those. Killer Call gets a kill, kind of donated. Nordic Tavern also picks up Pokepiece, but well, they overextended. That was a clear overextend. But Pokepiece, he outplayed the gank so well, like dodging the gank pretty much by using the chains to go back, then immediately stealing Vi ult, and immediately going back in as well together with the Kledo. That was actually very clean. Now we have a gank in the bot lane. Triple JJ misses his Q though. There will not be further aggression here.
Yeah, they had vision coming in on there too. That game was sort of doomed before it started. Another little baby trick happening here in top lane. Yeah, they're just constantly slapping each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of little baby trades happening in the bot lane at all times. Yeah. And like there's no real winners either, to be honest. Like it's just slapping each other.
They're both
oh, now Empty Void guessing the bullet on Berserker's W was off cooldown, and he could just slap him to death. Kled really explosive when he gets the pull and when his W is ready. So Berserker underestimated that, and he falls to the Kled.
That's a wrap there in the top lane, damn.
If we look at the gold again, I earlier mentioned that Team Böller boys, Buben, had a slight gold lead, and now the gold lead, as you would expect from the draft here, has extended towards Team Gappadge, and Pokepiece is Gappaging the mid lane right now. One-shots Killer Call like it's nothing. Oh, GP Lord going onto Nordic Tavern. Nordic Tavern ignoring the Leona, just slapping Tamatumi with those needles, and the poison will take him down. GP Lord will also surely fall here, but Nordic Tavern will be picked up by Filthy Frank. And there's also Cat, and the Cat has no boots, and that's a Shinzo. You're not making that little Cat.
Heal coming out, he's under tower. He's actually gonna make it.
Okay, the ult by Filthy Frank. Teeny weeny little misplay by Filthy Frank here.
little-
Auto attack in a minion, kind of unfortunate, but still able to pick up the double kill for a 2-4-2. But still, 2-4-2s aren't really what you want in this bot lane. You know,
No,
you kind
you
of just
don't wanna
want
do that to
to
Twitch.
slap the Twitch.
Yeah.
He is way more ahead than he should be. Oh,
Alright.
Berserker going onto a trade on
Pokepiece
Poke
actually,
Piece.
respecting, trying to disengage there, but now they're all inning.
I think Poke Piece is not respecting at all. Just 1v1's Berserker. The
Wow.
Kled doesn't even arrive, and now JJJ is in a pickle because, well, there's two beefy boys running behind him, and he gets just
no.
taken down by Poke Piece's Noxian Guillotine, actually.
I did not think that Pokepiece could just do that to a Darius, albeit he is behind. But wow, that was impressive.
I mean, as I already mentioned, Silas, a very strong early game character, and especially since he has snowballed, he has been accelerated. He is in a really powerful state right now. Like, when Silas hits that Everfrost, he's so strong. Yeah, Killer Call, you will not make this. There's no flash on this Corki.
Yep.
And Filthy Frank and Poke Piece really are kind of the two corner pieces of this team right now. They're getting so many kills. They're teaming up to do gangs, to get objectives now. Filthy Frank on the Herald. And the top side for Team Gappadge is just so insanely
Goes for a down
ahead
to
right now.
Berserker. He's looking for an all-in. That's
It's quite ballsy to fight here.
Yeah.
Berserker getting the heal on the Q. Noxian Guillotine is ready, but he has to flash away. Empty Void just too tanky right now. Also with the Gold Drinker heals. Pokepiece found Triple JJJ. How did he find him?
There was
Triple
no
JJ
vision
has
there.
run the Everfrost Pokepiece. Wow, this Silas is fed.
Well, am I tripping? They didn't have words there.
I
I think he might have been
think-
wanting to engage, like to take the Raptors, and all of a sudden got a triple JJJ.
that would be hilarious.
That would be
Not gonna lie.
unfortunate.
Anyway, we see a Herald in the mid lane, Pokepiece and Filthy Frank looking down to take down the Nordic Tavern. Gale forcing onto Tamatumi. GP Lord is going back in, but he clearly doesn't have enough damage to take down the Twitch. Has to flash out as well. The ult slows him down. GP Lord will make his escape actually. And now if you look at the mid lane, Pokepiece, another one slows Killer Call down with the Everfrost easy to hit chains, and the Herald will actually get another charge onto the mid lane tier 2 after destroying the first one.
Looks like it's all riding on the back of this bot lane here for Team Böller. Buben. Will they be able to manage it though? I feel like if they can scale even further and keep on farming this bot lane, then they might be able to do it. Twitch's damage with a oh boy, getting engaged on by Kled. Kled hard whiffs. Will he be able to get away with the invisibility? They are onto him. They know where he is.
Now they can't see him anymore. Nordic Tavern running away. Empty Void going for the Hail Mary Flash Q. Doesn't hit though. But here's Silas coming from the top, and Nordic Tavern doesn't have any mana to run anymore. Pokepiece just flashes and Everfrost. The slow is there. The chains hit. And this Twitch is getting one shot. The Yumi heals don't really do anything. There's just too much damage. And also anti-heal with the Ignite coming in. Well, yeah, that catch gets popped really, really quickly. Oh, flash and bite Filthy Frank here onto Killer Call, but he doesn't have his E anymore. He can't follow that much. And Triple JJ actually going in. I think that's a bit too deep. Yeah, he just gets one shot picked up by Team Gappadge. Killer Call gets rooted up by the stolen Yumi ult. And Pokepiece going legendary. This Silas, man, it's just, it's destructive. The Silas got a snowball and he says, I don't care about the ults I can steal. I am snowballed. I have base, like, I have my abilities. I have base levels. I have items. I will just one-shot you.
That's crazy that he can do all of that with a fully stacked Dark Seal and an Everfrost. Disrespecting towers. Damn. Just run down
Towers are a
everybody.
mindset issues if you don't dive towers. Now, Nordic Tavern actually on the two items now has picked up the Runar's Hurricane. So that's a powerful rat, but as we already saw last time, it's not that big of a deal for Empty Void, Filthy Frank, and Pokepiece to get onto this Twitch here. So Team Böller will have to find a way to like appeal for that Twitch here, which simply their team comp doesn't really support. Now Empty Void being caught out by JJJ and Berserker here. The Noxian Guillotine is not enough to take him down. He is running and he's bleeding. Can he get Skull back? No, he cannot. Triple JJ there with a clutch Volt Breaker, able to pick up the shutdown onto Empty Void. That's
fairly big
quite a
one
lot of
too.
money for the buy.
Yeah, 450 gold on top of the 300 for the kill. Nordic Tavern here lurking around bot lane, seeing if he can pick up Tamatumi and GP alert again. He aggresses. He does not know that Filthy Frank is on the way, though. He manages to Gale Force the hook. So yeah, he's in safety for now. Realizes the danger.
Yeah, Nordic Tavern, however, he's playing kind of, well, on, like, it's kind of close, like, he's doing a lot of risky stuff, but at this point, he honestly has to do that to, like, keep the snowball up. He has to get to a state where he can actually carry these team fights, and, well, as you can see, the Silas is doing a lot of work, and carrying the team fights against the Silas like that is really damn hard.
Oh, no.
Triple JJ looking for his blue buff here, gets picked up by the Leona stun, but he manages to queue out again, and there's Nordic Tavern in the back. He gets one shot by Shinzao, however, and the Yumi, yep, that's just an extra kill, pretty much. But we did see Triple JJ get the kill onto the Leona. That was diving him. GP Lord didn't have enough damage to get the kill here.
Perhaps a small drop of water on a hot stone at this point, though. I don't know. I feel like Team Gappadge has just gapped all around the map.
Yeah, they have unleashed the Gappadge, and it's just now it's basically just a game of time. When will they kill the Nexus? There's not really a lot that Team Buben can do here, to be honest. Unless Team Gappadge decides to like run into Fountain right now, it's probably really hard for Team Buben come back. And like even if they ran into the Fountain, I think it would still be hard. There's an 8,000 gold lead, there's a poker piece in the jungle, Triple JJJ, you're dead. There's 3 dragons on Team Gappadge's side, and the soul spawns in, what, 4 minutes?
Yeah.
And there's, right now it does not seem like Team Buben would be able to contest. However,
Ghost of
Berserker
Flash
using
in
his
bot
ghost,
lane.
running down Tamatumi, flying the bleeds, but he runs into the trap, and Tamatumi just gets away. The Nox and Guillotine is actually, oh wait, is it enough to
Triumph,
Triumph get
wow.
him enough? Nah, but he bleeds out.
Fortunately,
So that's a
he locked in
1-4-1 for
ADC.
Berserker. Yeah.
He still dies to the 2-6 top laner.
I mean, to be fair, he's also a 2-6 ADC.
That is, yeah, you know what? You got me there. You're right. So, all around, things are relatively even.
Alright, Killer Carl has the package right now. That's a pretty good disengage tool against Empty Void here. Empty Void with the Kled ult. Killer Carl not using the package though to protect his rat. Now he is. Nordic Tavern actually has a really good position together with this,
What a
with
heal!
this red corporate that the Corki put out.
Okay, Chains miss here on Pokepiece. They're driving them into their bot. Inhibitor turret, Empty Void taking a few shots. Big engage by Berserker, running right past Empty Void. They're looking to pick him off here and turn the tide, maybe drive them out of the base. Killer Call taking a shit ton of poke, but they managed to get Empty Void. Pokepiece engaging now with
Pokepiece is gonna
Berserker.
fight, and Berserker gets one shot. He barely has any magic resist, and Pokepiece now looking to extend the fight, but Killer Call barely gets out against the Silas. And wait, Silas has, I thought he only gets 3 rockets, but he gets way more.
It's a full set.
He seems to get a full set, yeah.
Pretty sure Silas's rockets are hurting more than Killer Calls at this point.
At this point, for sure, if you look at Silas's build, that's a 25 stacks Magi's in his inventory. So this Silas is schmacking, even with the Corki rockets that usually don't perform too well. But if a Silas is this accelerated, the Corki rockets are just so good. There's so much poke, there's so much damage coming out from the Silas. Pokepiece just incredibly fed right now. Oh, Filthy Frank onto Nordic Tavern. Flashes away, but Filthy Frank, he's so tanky. What are you gonna do? And what is Yumi gonna do? I'm telling you what, she's gonna jump on Darius and he's gonna be a big man and be like, yo,
okay, they're actually looking to catch him out here with a TP play. Filthy Frank running now. He manages to flash over to safety.
And now you see 3 people in the bot lane, 1 person of Team Buben being totally one-shot by Pokepiece. And even in the top lane, it's losing for Team Buben right now. Berserker's pretty much getting slapped around by Kled and Filthy Frank. Killer Carl, however, will not deal enough damage, and Melly will also fall. And now, yep, Team Gappadge is onto the base of Team Buben. They will surely, yeah, they apply the Gappadge. They will surely take down these towers. Nordic Tavern not able to really do anything here, and that is the game. There was actually a surrender vote coming through by Team Buben. Wow, that was a fast one. Pokepiece just incredibly fed, just annihilated the whole game pretty much.
Sheesh. I can't say I saw it coming, but damn. I don't know. Stars aligned. That was a bit of a wash. Didn't expect a one-sided beatdown like this. 17-2. Wow. Alrighty.
Yeah, that was just
That one
a
hurt.
stellar performance here by Pokepiece, just annihilating everyone. If you look at the damage graph, holy moly! All right,
Ooh, that is a large,
that was it
large
for
boy.
game one. See you
That's, yep.
back in game
See
two, probably,
ya.
hopefully. Bye bye.